Hello, I'm CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I'm about to have some dinner. This is, um, well, I made the other video I did about chicken because I'm on a quest because they no longer have the pecan crusted wings that I like. They're being discontinued. Okay, so, but I do have I got some chicken strips, and then of the same brand, I got some popcorn chicken or chicken nuggets, whatever these are supposed to be. And this is a better bargain because the chicken strips is this with just more of this rib meat attached to it. So so you actually get uh, a better deal here, it seems like, um, for about the same price, so, um, but there's nothing special about the flavor. I have added uh, just a touch of hot sauce and some of my own flavors and seasonings that I have around that I enjoy to use to kind of give it a little bit of something. But this is basically whether you get the nuggets here or the strips, it's basically the same thing. And this is minced and processed. This is not like I'm going to do better next time. I'm going to go shopping just to look at buying the chicken and doing the breading myself and just making these things from scratch. That's the best way to do it. If there's a product that comes out that I fall in love with, my first, my first being the blazing wings, and then they quit making those, and I loved those. And then, of course, I looked around and found something. I found a recipe that works that I could make it, and that was fine. But I found a product, the pecan flavored crusted chicken wings that we got at Walmart. They were great. And what I would do is I could have them as they were, or I could put crystal hot sauce on them and then bake them. And, they were almost the exact same. It was almost the exact same experience as the blazing hot wings. I was like, wow, I feel like I have discovered something. I have made a discovery that life is going to go on after the blazing hot wing, although the blazing hot wing is still my favorite. And then after a few years, just recently, they're going to discontinue this. And they're doing it so they can rebrand and they can come back and sell the breaded chicken wings or something like that. And whatever, they're going to just come up with something that they're going to be able to sell and make more money or something. It's the way of the world. When you find something like a food that you really love, um, it does get discontinued or something like that. So, well, we had a fish and chips restaurant here that we loved. There were a couple of them. They had a couple of locations, and they closed down. So our favorite fish and chips is closed down locally. That's Captain D's. We loved them. They closed down. So, and that's a franchise, even to be able to rave about a franchise like that. But oh well. When you fall in love with food and it's a particular product, you run the risk of that they're going to discontinue it or something like that. These are all right. These are good enough. I mean, but it's not the same. I do have a dipping sauce here, a dipping sauce cup in case I decide I want to use it. Just doing anything to give these bland nuggets some flavor. Now the brine that it's marinated in is fine. It's appropriate and everything, but it's processed. You can tell. But anyway, these and the strips that I did, I'm gonna give them a P for passable. They're passable, for like just you know, they're like a lunch kind of food or something like that. I wouldn't serve them at a formal dinner. You know, maybe they're not even like good game food. You know, like I wouldn't serve these at a football game. You know, I would go for bone-in wings. This is just, I don't know. Hmm. Even when I put the spice on here, it's basically just dressed up, uh, children's food. Oh, okay. P for passable, and or possibly passable. I don't know. Okay, love and light. God bless, and bon appetit. Barely even say it. I'm not even going to say that. This doesn't deserve a bon appetit. Although I do wish you happy food, good food, and a good appetite, and it gets satiated well with food that you love. And with that, good night.